Today we're talking about trees, and more specifically, emerald ash borer disease. What should you do about the ash trees on your property? The emerald ash borer is a serious threat to our ash tree population. Today we hope to give you some advice on what you should do about your trees on your property. Why is the emerald ash borer such a problem here in Dane County?
It's an exotic pest that came from Asia, and it just continues to spread further from the Detroit area both ways, but obviously it impacts us most critically here in Madison area.
The emerald ash borer is a beetle. The larvae of that beetle, the female lays its egg into the tree. The larvae route around in there, and once they get into extremely high populations, they cut off the water supply to the top of the tree.
There is a point at which it's too late. If you see that the canopy is thinned or has not leafed out in a large portion of the canopy of the top third of the tree, it's probably too late.
How can a homeowner determine if they have emerald ash borer?
It's hard to find, and most homeowners can't detect it in trees.
The early symptoms, to be quite honest, there's not a lot to see. The tree will be a little thinner. As the larvae start to feed around in there, the tree will not be as full and dense. The average set of eyeballs, it's really not going to be obvious that there's a problem. But then later on, larger sections of the tree begin to die back, and you can actually see adults emerging from the bark. And it has a very obvious D-shaped exit hole about the size of a pencil. Another sign is if woodpeckers are present that you hadn't noticed before.
Every single situation is different. You need to do a case-by-case analysis. You need to go view the tree, visually look at the tree. You need to know the history of the tree, how old it is, when it was planted, so that you can look for stresses on the tree that are there that have nothing to do with emerald ash. What our job is to provide customers with the best advice as to whether or not we think the tree is salvageable, number one, and number two, does the tree provide them a great benefit to their landscape that would make it make sense for them to treat it, even if it were on the edge of being able to be saved or not.
Is there a point where it's too late to do anything?
The rule of thumb is at this point, if you see 30% infestation in the canopy of the tree, it's probably too late. The best thing for you to do is give us a call, and we would be happy to come and help you figure out what to do from there to help you analyze whether or not it's too late.
Here are samples of bark that have been damaged by emerald ash borer. So what are the treatments?
We're using an organic product called Triazin. It is derived from the neem tree, which is an Asian tree. The reason we like it is A, it's organic, obviously. B, it's done by injection into the tree so that it's not done by soil drench around the tree, so that this product is taken up more quickly, and it has no negative impact to the environment. There's no chance of runoff. There's no chance of infecting damaging other plants close by.
If you have an ash tree on your property, get it checked out by a certified arborist from Barnes. That's the best thing you can do to protect your ash trees. To know in advance if indeed you do have emerald ash borer. You can call Barnes and speak directly to the tree experts at 608-845-3230. You can also visit our website at barnesinc.net. Just click on the estimate page and request an estimate.